Yo, what's up, man? Should turn off this heater. Uh, oh shit. What's goody? Okay. Give me 1 second while I go grab my ice.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange water. It's been getting quite busy recently.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Haven't you heard? There's a strange water. Today's recommendation is the steak. Haven't you heard? There's a strange wanderer here. It's been getting quite busy recently.
Alright, I am back. How's your morning going? Oh, 50%. This video is almost done. Oh, this is taking forever. I started this shit last night. I went to bed so I could do like the whole export thing, and I gotta do it over. I gotta do it over. It's frustrating, but yeah, it's all good. It's all good. All right, let me make this coffee real quick, and then we will get started. Got the water, got the ice, got the cold brew. Just put it all together. Just the right amount of water. Scoop number one. Then another half a scoop. Good deal. All we gotta do is just give it a nice little shake. Oh yeah, I just woke up, so yeah. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. Yeah, yesterday was okay. Alright, that's that coffee all mixed up right there. Alright, let's get it. What? Oh, quest. Okay. Got kind of confused for a second. I was like, what's that? Ha! Let me tell my Let my sleepy-headed friend know that I'm live.
Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Yeah, got a long video on the way, so yeah. These videos are stressful. Not even kidding. Oh yeah, the furnishings. Furnishings. Okay, what's this? Okay. Oh. Don't even think I'm supposed to do. Oh, what the hell are these? The hell are these? Spin crystals? This wondrous crystal contains a certain rhythm like huh? Doesn't explain what that. Oh, Fontaine exclusive item. Okay. But the question is, why do I have so many of them? Anyways. Grab these real quick. Yeet. Yeet. Oh, there you go. Alright, and 3, 2, 1, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, 4. Okay, now let's let Yolande do her thing. No birds, huh? I wanted to kill little Timmy's pigeons. Piss him off again. Okay. Achievements. Alright, let's go finish this damn story, because I want to get this out of the way before you... No? Wait. I could be wrong. Let's just see. Uh-huh. I got a whole nother stream to watch later, too. Shit. So it's one there, one there. Oh, y'all were actually bold to put one there. Fuck you. One there. Okay, so that's the 4. But there's actually another way to get this done, so I really don't need to go from commission to commission. So, yeah, we'll worry about those later. Boom. Boom. And yeek. 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 Yeah. Yep, that's the one. best damn coffee you could ever have. Dark chocolate. What was it? Dark chocolate salted caramel. Yeah. Delicious. Can she run all the way? Oh my god, she has the finesse. She has the finesse. Oh shit. %60%. Come on, hurry up. So I can get to the easiest part. And that's the upload. That's easier than the actual, like, exporting process. Are they still... They are still... I think we commented that time. Wait, what?
Excuse me.
Oh. I saw, like, a little, don't know if this is actually, accurate. Or... whatever. But these two have to be... On the left, these two have to be smashing. They have to be.
I take it Mr. Fremenay's
Him
condition has stabilized?
and the other girl with the hat? Yeah, they have to be. They have to be.
Of course.
After the image I saw last night, they have to be.
Otherwise.
I've been expecting those two, but might I inquire as to the purpose of your visit, Miss Siegewing?
I wanted to check up on Miss Cloran. How are you feeling?
Mostly fine, I think.
If you don't mind, I'd like to perform another quick
Damn,
physical exam.
those hips, though. Jesus.
It'll just take a few minutes.
Lord.
All right. Thank you for looking out for me. I'll take my leave for now, then.
God, her design is just so peak. Oh my
Well,
god,
want
it's
to
so
explain
nice.
yourself, Risley?
Of course, but I'm not partial to the word choice of explain. How about enlighten?
Oh, okay. Excuse me. My bad. Sorry, sir.
Where
Mr.
should I
Warden.
begin? How about you start by asking me any questions you have? You can start with whichever one you'd like to get answered the most.
Then Paimon will begin. Did you know about Lenny's goals from the very beginning?
No. I just knew they were Fatui operatives sent to the fortress by the Knave. As for their specific goals, I only figured those out as you made progress on your investigation.
You managed to monitor and stay ahead of them even though you didn't know what they were trying to do?
They came here with ulterior motives. I'm quite adept at discerning what that kind of behavior signals. Initially, I thought their goal was just to investigate Child's disappearance. Linny suggested that I had deliberately let him escape, but in truth, I didn't really do anything special to help or hinder him while he was here. Everything he did, from finding helpers to leaving this place, he did on his own. Of course, it's inevitable that the Knave would make a big deal out of her fellow Harbinger's unexplained disappearance. I'm also quite curious about where that Harbinger went, so I figured I might as well let the Fatui do their own investigative work. All I care about is the answer.
So you were hoping Lenny's group would just do your work for you?
You make it sound like that's a bad thing. Unfortunately, things didn't go as planned. I assume that Fremenay has told you already, the ratio of primordial seawater around the fortress of Meripede is on the rise. The Forbidden Zone has always been Lenny's target, and you got roped into that investigation after running into him. I began to intervene out of concern for your safety, and also to prevent the fortress from becoming entangled in more irksome matters.
Are the rumors true
Makes sense.
that you're also a former criminal?
Now, why would you put it like that? Isn't staying here all day and serving as the manager of the fortress a kind of sentence unto itself? Another form of prison? I just happen to have some support from the rest of the inmates. That's all.
Oh, right. I
Makes
wanted
sense.
to ask, who invited Cloran down here?
Me, of course. I paid her good mora to come down to the fortress for some field work. As a
Ah,
champion
field
duelist,
work.
Miss Loran can be
Okay,
considered to be
right.
an independent party.
In other
I needed
words,
to
you're.
find an exceptionally capable
Okay,
person to help
gotcha.
me get through the impending crisis.
And saving Fremine was part of that crisis?
You can think of it
Oh
like that,
god.
yes. Credit where credit is due, that boy is quite adept at diving. Had conditions that's not something you should be asking after. Neuvillette only asked you to investigate Child's whereabouts. All I need to prove to you is that the Forbidden Zone had nothing to do with the Harbinger's disappearance. That should be clear now that you've spoken to Fremine.
But we've already uncovered that there's something wrong with the infirmary, and we've answered a bunch of questions that you threw at us. Isn't it about time that you answer our last question in return?
You make a compelling case. Do you really want to know the answer that badly?
Yeah, Paimon really wants to know.
Even if the truth may not be pleasant?
Yes.
Follow me.
Obviously. You wouldn't be asking. You know, you hope you know that. You just would not be asking if it wasn't actually serious. Follow me. Because I am Batman. What?
There's a hidden door here? And a whole basement behind it? Huh. You're pretty good at hiding stuff, Risley.
It seems you've forgotten just what kind of place the Fortress of Meripede is.
Yeah, the fortress obviously has a bunch of hidden compartments and underground chambers and stuff. We're going further down.
Stand on the central plate.
Wait, is there a secret mechanism or... Whoa!
Going down.
So,
Oh,
this
I'm out.
is the Forbidden Zone? Honestly, for a place so hidden, Paimon sure doesn't see anything special. What a huge door!
There are 3 such isolation gates in total. Generally speaking, I'm the only one who's allowed to go inside. Hence the name Forbidden Zone. Am I correct to assume you're going to run on back and tell your little Fatui friends everything?
Well, Paimon wasn't thinking of keeping anything from them.
Well, I'd advise you wait until you've seen the whole truth of this place for yourself before deciding whether or not to tell them.
Really no. Okay. Okay. There any no chest. Oh wait. Oh, never mind. That I saw a old treasure chest. Treasure chest.
Huh. So there's a switch on the side.
Stand back.
Whoa! They all just went up one by one.
Go on, have a look. I've been interested in what lies beyond that gate ever since I assumed leadership of the Fortress of Meripede. Of course, it would be unwise to recklessly open it, but it'd also be risky and negligent to simply ignore any potential danger that could be behind it. The readings on that dashboard have not budged since the day when I first laid eyes on this place. But over the past year, the needle has crept upwards from its original position, likely because some parameter it's been tracking has changed, if only infinitesimally. Normally I would have ignored it, but I happened to have some free time when I noticed it, so I investigated. Any guesses what the reading could be tracking?
The water pressure?
Very reasonable guesses. I've considered both of those as well. Unfortunately, our dashboard is tracking something less ordinary. The temperature should vary
More
with
spiritual?
weather and climate changes, so for something that rarely shifts, the water pressure is more likely. We ran a few tests to increase the pressure from the outside, but the readings didn't change at all. Later on, a few more possibilities occurred to me, such as a potential connection with the primordial sea. I began to make a few preparations based on that hypothesis. Over the past few days, the needle has moved again. With that, and the symptoms that Fremine displayed after leaving the fortress, I can now confidently conclude that the readings represent the concentration of primordial seawater in the seawater nearby.
The concentration of primordial seawater? But we're already under the sea!
And that is precisely the problem. We're at the bottom of the sea, and now we're surrounded by toxic seawater. Somehow, primordial seawater got mixed in, and the concentration is steadily rising. Yes, that's very likely.
But forget about the two of us. Not even Novelette knows where the primordial sea could be, much less where we could find and plug a leak. Oh. Oh!
Seems like you've figured it out. I believe the primordial sea lies directly beneath this sluice gate. For some reason, the primordial seawater levels have risen significantly, and it's now very close to us. The indicators are now red. Although the gate still stands, some primordial seawater has already leaked out and mixed into the sea around us. If this continues, soon it will no longer be able to hold back the primordial sea at all.
If the primordial sea leaks through?
Yeah, you know what the legends say. If this place falls, then everyone in Fontaine will be turned into puddles in the span of a night.
Fuck.
But that's just too weird! Why would the Fortress of Meripede be built right above a sluice gate for the primordial sea? Who built this place anyway?
Your expression tells me you think this might be part of a vast, complicated conspiracy.
Yep.
To be honest, you might find the actual answer may be exceedingly boring. It's just that the secret of the Forbidden Zone had been long forgotten by the nation before I rediscovered it with my research. There's no single founder of the Fortress of Meripede in any traditional sense. What we know about its history has been left to us by the people who used to live here. When the previous Hydro Archon, Egeria, ruled the land, all convicted criminals from Fontaine were exiled. The people drove the criminals away like a wolf pack chasing away the banished. The criminals received no sympathy of any kind from the people. They were exiled to the desolate seaside, where they experienced only pain, struggle, and the bone-chilling cold. Some of them began to repent, and prayed to the Hydro Archon, asking if there was still anything they could do. The Hydro Archon took pity on them, and said, "You may go guard my secret, deep underneath the waves." And so, leaning on the power of the Hydro Archon, they gathered underneath the sea and began to build
This
a
is
fortress.
crazy.
They became a community down there in the deeps, and over the years helped it to grow. As the number of exiles increased, more and more people joined the community. When the first group of exiles died, they left the yet unfinished fortress to their successors. The Hydro Archon continued to lend her support, allowing the fortress and what it stood for to continue growing ever larger. Before long, this dark underwater fortress became the sinner's only home. And with that, the people here stopped referring to the fortress as a prison. They saw
Fuck, why did
themselves
that?
as repenting
Damn it.
sinners who would regain their freedom once they had sufficiently redeemed themselves. But as time went on, people also realized that the fortress was a lonely place. Once they had gotten used to life here, they could no longer feel comfortable living in the overworld. Once they had finished serving their sentences, some people left and some others chose to stay. They'd find some idle position and let their withered souls fade away with the ancient secrets of the
God,
past.
I want to cry.
After
You started
many
that whole
centuries,
damn thing over.
few
I'm
people
so
still
pissed
remember
about it.
the
I don't know
reason
why I
for the
did that.
fortress's founding. Now they just see it as an integral pillar of Fontainian society, as the place where criminals deserve to be sent. Now and again, Researchers managed to break one law or another and live out their days in the fortress.
Fuck.
I learned all this from an elderly historian. Everyone else just thought he'd made it all up.
But now you know every part of that history is true.
Indeed. That's just as the prophecy says. If this gate fails, then everyone will be dissolved into the sea. To be frank, not really. But sadly, that hasn't stopped this prophecy from proving all too accurate. Prophecies are troublesome things. Just let's go somewhere else. I want to show you something. This is it.
Your Grace, perfect timing. The results from our last round of experiments have...
Wait, Jurier, he's not alone. Huh? Lorvine and Jurier?
No need to panic, you two. I've already told them about our plan.
What? After you warned us not to tell a single soul about any of this?
I'm skeptical as well. Are you sure they are trustworthy?
The results speak for themselves, don't they? These two may already know more than you could ever imagine.
All right then, if Your Grace insists.
They seem harmless enough, so I'll trust them for now.
Oh, for now. Okay, fuck you,
How about
bitch.
some reintroductions? This is Jurier, one of the highest-ranked researchers from the Fontaine Research Institute. He used to work under Edwin. I trust that you've heard of Edwin? Good. Saves me a bit of time explaining. Edwin's main areas of research were archaeum and gravimeters. As his assistant, Jurier is quite familiar with them as well. I hired him to be my technical consultant.
You want to blow up the fortress of Meripede?
What?
What a lovely idea. I'm already imagining it in my head.
Gotta admit, I'm tempted as well.
Guys, focus! Focus!
That taskmaster over there is Miss Lorvine, and is also one of my technical consultants. While Jurier used to be Edwin's assistant, she used to be Jurier's assistant.
Ooh, are they together?
See, everyone keeps asking this question. Are you too sure you're not a couple and just using your work as a...
Are you sure you're not fucking?
Your Grace, I am not in a relationship with this man.
If I dated her, I'd officially be madder than Edwin.
Jeez. Forget I
Oh
said
my
anything.
god.
Follow me.
Whoa,
Oh
there's another
shit, that's
right
hella
at-
funny.
Your constant amazement makes it seem like the fortress can do anything.
Pretty much. From what we're seeing, yeah.
Paimon really thinks everything's super cool.
Well, let's spice it up a bit. And here you go.
The Forbidden Zone?
What a huge ship?
Ship?
This is also a production zone that Paimon's never seen before. What's going on?
How much do you know about Fontainian history?
Not much at all.
Well, then maybe you haven't heard the story of ancient Lemuria. To give you a quick rundown, Fontaine used to be ruled by the Lemurian dynasty. According to legend, the Lemurian king Remus came to this land after being inspired by divine revelation and found the seer Sibila, who had taken on the form of a golden bee. Taking the golden bee with him and riding on a huge ship, the Fortuna, he created his nation above the surging waves. He called his nation Lemuria, and used the Fortuna to incessantly search for new tribes and islands, calling on them to join his empire.
There's a ship in this story too?
Where there's water, there'll be ships. People believe that hope can always be found at the end of a voyage.
Do you believe that too?
To a point, I think. As you've already seen, I have a whole factory's worth of labor, materials, and technology at my disposal. Certainly can't hurt to give it a try. So the moment I began to speculate that the Primordial Sea might lie underneath the gate, I also began this project.
Were you inspired by the legendary Fortuna?
Maybe. Fontanians need something to hold on to cope with the impending disaster.
So you're on copium right now. Huh, that explains a lot, I'm not gonna lie.
Were the workers to find out the truth behind this ship, riots would destroy the fortress faster than any catastrophe. As the fortress's administrator, I'd never make such a reckless call. Alright, that's enough talking for now. I'll need another 3 cups of tea.
You don't really
to soothe
seem
my
like
throat.
the reckless type.
Do you have any other questions? Seems like you're good. Come on, I'll take you back.
You don't really seem like the reckless type anyway, so, you know, yeah. Oh, look who it is. And good morning to you, too.
I'll leave you here for now.
Oh, thank you so much.
No worries. But don't forget, it's up to you whether or not you want to share what you just saw. What you do from here on out will likely affect those 3 as well.
Ooh. Shit. You're right. You're right, so... Okay.
Yeah, we'll put a lot of thought into it for sure.
Great. I look forward to what happens next.
Alright. No gems. Okay. Oh, they're still there. Cool.
We're back!
Welcome back. Do you want a cup of tea?
How can you be so much like Risley, always drinking tea?
Huh. Actually, now that you mention it, I just remembered something now. While I was sedated, I could still barely hear 2 people talking next to me. They were discussing everything, from the leaves, to the water, and even the teacups themselves.
Must have been Risley and Sishwin.
Yeah, I heard 1 male voice and 1 female, so it should have been the 2 of them. They really were just talking about brewing tea.
I really can't make sense of this place.
So, Traveler, Paimon, were you able to learn anything from Risley?
Yeah, he explained everything.
Very well. Then, would you mind checking your answers against my speculations?
Yeah,
Yeah, I took the time to rest, so I'm feeling a lot more relaxed now.
Nobody else is around, and Miss Sijwin is also busy with something or other. So let's just talk here.
by the way, he
Then
left a
I'll
long
posit
time
my
ago.
theories. I asked myself
Showed
3
up.
questions.
He talked for a minute and then he just
Firstly,
left like everyone
why
else
was
does.
Fremine affected by the primordial seawater? It was because
No one who comes to my streams
My
ever
theory
stays
is
long.
The long-lost primordial sea is probably very close to the fortress of Mirapede.
This video needs to fucking hurry up.
Whoa, he's good.
God
He
damn, I
got
can't
that
believe
right
I
on the
fucking
first
started that
try.
shit over again. Fuck.
That's all
Secondly, Risley's attitude changed dramatically during the course of our stay here. He ignored us completely at first, then suddenly roadblocked us. Why? I spent quite a long time thinking about this. If he has been monitoring the Fatui since the very beginning, he probably ignored us at first because he was hoping we could find Master Child for him. What's more, the Fortress of Meripede is not part of Fontaine's court system, nor does it report to Udex Nervulet. Wriothesley is basically the king of a no-man's land. As long as the fortress doesn't do anything about Master Child's disappearance, Father can use it to pressure the Fontaine authorities. And while the two factions are pitted against each other, Wriothesley will be free to move between the parties of interest. If I had to guess, he probably has something that he's working on himself. It's likely related to the secret of the infirmary, but I just can't think of what it could be.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Smart.
Thanks so much. Then finally, there's the last question. If Wriothesley does have a plan, what could it be? All I know for now is that his plan probably has something to do with the changing nature of the seawater. He's even gotten Cloran to help him out. That can't be the full extent of what he's doing. There's probably a secret passageway behind the block in the infirmary, and there's something big in the fortress that most people here never get to see. He has a bargaining chip, and it could be important enough for Father to deal with him directly. I don't have enough information, so I have no idea what his chip might be. But let me guess. You have the last piece of the puzzle.
I can't believe it.
The sea will engulf everyone. Just like the prophecy said.
Yep.
Could Wriothesley have wanted to meet Father to figure out a way to deal with this crisis? If you remember, I once mentioned that Father sees the House of the Hearth as her base of operations, and she truly wants to resolve the crisis. But how could Wriothesley have known that?
Or perhaps he didn't know, and just wanted to bring Father over to his side? Which could be why he said he just wanted to negotiate.
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I understand your concerns as well, Traveler. I'll figure out a way to pass this on to our father. No matter what, we're on your side. The two of you have already aided us far too much. We probably wouldn't be standing here right now if not for you. If you ever need anything else going forward, please come to the House of the Hearth at any time. Though you may not share the sentiment, after all that we've gone through together, the three of us basically see you as family now.
You have my gratitude.
Thank you for protecting Lenny when it really mattered. And thank you for sharing the secrets of the fortress with us. We didn't think you were going to do it.
Why are you being so formal all of a sudden?
Given your strength, you might not need our help at all. But if you are ever in danger, we will try our best to protect you.
Aww, the sound of that makes Paimon feel all warm and safe inside.
Someone's hungry.
Paimon's hungry.
Oh, you've done so much already. Go get some food.
Alright, then we'll catch you guys another time.
Yeah, this is gonna be a short stream. I am trying to get the hell out of here in a bit. Literally right below me. That's crazy. Okay.
It's time. Welfare meals now being served in the coupon cafeteria.
Welfare meals.
Come on, let's go pick up ours as well. Traveler and Paimon, over here. Are you here for dinner too, Miss Siegewein?
And I'm taking the opportunity to prepare Miss Cloran's dinner as well.
Huh. You're right. She's actually sitting in the fortress cafeteria.
What would you like to eat? Yep, you can. I've already talked to our chef, Mr. Wolsey. It's all on me today, so you can get whatever you'd like.
Me too! Don't forget Paimon!
No problem. Just leave it to me.
So delicious.
Prison food was not that good. Couldn't have been that good.
Paimon's so happy. Paimon wants to feast like this every day.
Feeling full yet? How's the food?
Delicious.
I'm so glad to see you all so happy. Oh, see the expression on your face just now? But the muscle here just moved, which suggests that you're feeling quite relaxed at the moment.
Sigewin, do you do this to help your patients or to better understand human beings?
A bit of both, I suppose.
Yeah, knew it.
I'm an
It was
LSD,
both.
which
Knew
means
it.
I'm very different from human beings.
Knew it.
I must know what you're thinking if I want to take good care of
Hold
you.
it.
You're really good at taking care of people. Even though you're so short, you still talk and act like an older sister.
Really? You're reminded
Short.
of an older
That's
sister? That's great to hear.
Paimon's the shortest one here.
And what
She
if
should
you
be
meet
talking.
back in Risley's office? When you said that you were protecting Linny and his siblings as well.
Oh, that. I just asked His Grace to look out for those children, especially that diver boy. I was getting a bit worried after hearing that something was wrong with the water. Thankfully, Clorand is very strong and managed to save him in the nick of time. His Grace also sealed the pipes after Clorand left to make sure
She's
that
just
no
sitting
one
there. She's not even
possibly
eating.
chase
She's just
after his
sitting there.
brother. Although the path was blocked, we still stationed some guards there to stop anyone from approaching.
Obviously, listening in on the conversation. Obviously.
Oh, and I was
She has
keeping
to
an
be.
eye on Mr. Linney as well. We had to press him, but we couldn't allow him to be in any real danger.
You were all super considerate and really thought everything through.
It's just what we do down here at the fortress. At least this has been His Grace's style for as long as he's been the leader. Oh, I really wish Monsieur Nervula would come down here more often too. I feel like he'd like it here, with all the darkness and chaos.
What? Wait, what?
Get a good night's rest, you two. You both worked very hard.
Said that like it was a good thing. Darkness and chaos. Darkness. What? Darkness. She said that shit like it was a good thing. Ma'am?
Clorand!
Ah, it's you two.
How's dinner?
It's all right. Miss Sigewin really put in a lot of effort.
So we heard that Risley invited you to come down to help, and you saved Fremonade too. You sure work super fast.
Oh, it was child's play.
Still, Paimon didn't know even champion duelists could take on side jobs. Oh, and why aren't you eating with Sigewin and the Duke? Won't you get bored eating by yourself?
Miss Sigewin was with you, and the Duke has business of his own.
Actually, didn't Navia say that you went out for dinner with her as well?
Yeah. First time in a long time.
First time in a long time? So you mean you've gone out to dinner with her in the past?
In the past, yes. You seem to be enjoying yourselves here.
I wouldn't say enjoying ourselves. It's
Things will be getting messy at the fortress soon. Don't run around unnecessarily.
Yes, ma'am. I'll do exactly as you say. Whatever you say. Lord. Let me put my face between those thighs and what? Y'all didn't hear that. Whoa! What the f- Oh, wow. God, okay. She ran through the elevator. That. Chill what? Chill for what? I didn't say anything. Nothing happened. You didn't hear anything. Hmm? Exactly. Nothing happened. You didn't hear anything.
So much has happened.
Right, you have to top
Everyone just
to
feels absolutely exhausted
hit
now
that
she's
button again
finally
to
relaxed. I'm super sleepy. Are you sleepy too?
Okay. Twitter's trying to have me super down bad this morning. Holy fuck. Oh, wow, the art. Shit, let me know when it's done. I want to see. I want to see it in color, but that's still hot. Holy shit! Damn, she went to sleep fast.
Delicious. I'm on 1 seconds for free.
Man, I would have threw her off the fucking bed. I'm sorry.
Get out of my way!
I would have threw her ass off the bed. I am sorry.
No idea, but something must
Talking in your sleep and no, shut the fuck up, man.
Who's yelling? Paimon still wants to sleep.
Let's see what's going on out here. Yeet, yeet.
What happened? Why is everyone running around?
Twitter trying to have me super down bad on a Saturday morning. Jeez.
No time to explain, mate.
Jeez.
Goodbye.
Hey, wait! What's wrong with these people? They won't even talk to us.
They're here! There you are!
Oh, thank goodness!
Quisto and Laveroon, do you know what happened here?
We came here especially to inform you. Something seems to have gone terribly wrong just now. His Grace is telling everyone to evacuate and get out of here. Laveroon was saying you two are new here and you don't have many friends, so you might slip through the cracks. Haven't you heard all the stories like that? An evacuation is successfully completed, yet you only find out once you do a head count that 1 or 2 people are missing.
Wait, weren't you the one who brought that up? Why is it suddenly my idea?
The fuck?
Shut up!
Okay, whatever. The point is, you should come with us. Yeah, he said to get as far away as possible, upwards and outwards.
Oh, he's about to blow the place up now. Oh, fuck.
Oh no, it can't be that thing!
Whoa, wait, what? What? Hey, where are you going?
We have to go find the Duke! You two just go and get out! Go on without us!
Hey, hey! Be careful!
Just shut up and get out.
Attention. Please evacuate upwards and outwards. Upwards and outwards.
Upward and out. We got this. We are professionals. Well, I am a professional. Caffeine. Alright, let's get it. Okay, that's kind of cool. What's about to happen?
They're here.
Just like I said.
Oh, what?
You're just in time. But be ready to run.
Oh! 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 Oh, it's like that. Oh, it's like that, Okay. Yeet! That's my guy right there. He froze that shit like it was nothing. Jeez. Oh my god. Oh no. Go, 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 go. Run, 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 run. Run. Here we go.
3,
Hurry up!
2, 1.
Yeah. Yeet, yeet, slide, slide. Yep, there you go. Yeet. Ha! There you go. Ooh, close call too. Ooh, nice. Okay.
This won't hold it for long.
Jeez, bro.
Find Neuvillette. Tell him the defenses are about to collapse.
Then what will happen to you?
Until he arrives, we're the last line of defense. The gate. How long do you think it'll hold?
That depends on us.
Probably not very long. Oh, this is getting crazy. If we're reaching the end of the quest, then that'd be a good stopping point.
Why are you here?
Traveler, I need you to head to the Opera House immediately. Farina will soon be meeting with the knave there. You must protect Farina, and make sure she doesn't spend too much time alone with her.
What?
Will do. You have my sincerest gratitude.
Oh, shit. Arlecchino's getting anxious. She's wondering what's happening with her subordinates. Her children. And child. Oh, okay, so it's just inside. That. Ah.
Look, there are a ton of Fatui and Palais Mermonia people over there. The knave is probably here already. We need to hurry. Are you two the traveler in Paimon? Monsieur
Yes,
Nerva
obviously.
has left instructions. Please follow me.
Are you like a
Though I'm
walking
sure he's already explained,
puppet,
this should be
or like a
mostly cordial
plushie?
conversation, unlikely to
Like a
give rise
walking
to
plushie.
violence. But it would be most appreciated if you could protect Lady Farina to the best of your abilities.
Oh, shit. Feels like a walking plushie. Not even joking. Look at her hands. And her feet. Play walking skipping plushie. Oh my god. Okay.
Oh, so you two are the honored guests Miss Farina mentioned.
Of
Yes.
course, of course. How could they not
We're
attend
protecting
a feast such as
our
this? I must always have two
goddess
or more
of wet
guests at
here.
my dessert table. Otherwise, the occasion would be too lonely and unbecoming of my station.
It is my pleasure to make your acquaintance, traveler.
God, she's fucking hot, bro.
I am the Knave.
Arlecchino.
11 Fatui Harbingers.
Hmm. Well aware with who you are, ma'am. Now, show me your tits.
I've already prepared seats for you. Come, sit beside me.
Perhaps you two are unaware of how Miss Farina and I do things. You see, we actually recently agreed to get together for tea when we had the time. See this? This is a limited type of confectionery that Miss Farina simply adores. There are only 16 slices sold every day. Here, why don't you and Paimon have a taste?
Sus. Sus. I don't think I would. Don't do it.
Traveler, what do you think of this cake?
It's quite tasty, and I think Paimon agrees too.
That's good to hear. So what Child said was on the mark after all. You do share a taste in desserts with Farina and I wonder how he's doing nowadays. You must have heard, right? He's suddenly gone missing. I'm really worried about his safety, you know. Here's to hoping that he's an excellent swimmer.
You don't seem too worried. I think you'll be fine.
Since we're talking about him, I feel like I should add something. His martial prowess really looked certainly pretty impressive, yeah.
Oh, so you're also familiar with his aptitude for fighting, Miss Farina. Oh, right.
No, we did see it firsthand in the court. And we have fought him multiple times,
Against
so...
ordinary people, my colleague would never be on the back foot. But alas, he just never imagined he'd run into such a person.
Jesus, bro. Look at her eyes, bro. Oh my god.
Monsieur Coming from you, that's not surprising at all.
But
Jesus.
I thought you would be
Stared
happier to
her
hear the
eyes
news.
forever.
Of course, but it's still a bit of a shame. You see, I would have been far happier had I received this news somewhat earlier. As you well know, a long time has passed since Child disappeared.
Well, in any case, there's no need to worry. We know for sure that Child is still alive.
Oh, and just how do you know that?
Because we found evidence that proved he left the Fortress of Mirapede.
And where did he go after leaving the fortress?
Well...
We have no clue.
The Fortress of Mirapede lies deep beneath
That's
the
her
waves.
problem. She doesn't shut the hell up.
Unless he pranced right out of the main gate, he must have had to swim for it. Do you have any proof that he surfaced safely? Ah, that is good news at least. His sister Tonya sent a letter to Fontaine not too long ago. Since he was unfortunately unavailable, I picked it up on his behalf. Do you have any idea how he usually writes back to his family? Dear Tonya, your letter made me feel like we were still enjoying our time in Snezhnaya together. I'm currently admiring the scenery on the streets.
I thought he only had a brother, not a sister. What?
Is it something like
Oh, okay. Things are opening up. Holy. Wow. Okay. Another bombshell that just dropped.
All letters tend to follow the same few formats anyway, right? As long as the contents are accurate, it doesn't matter so much how it's written or how it's worded. Huh? Hold on. The water in the teacup is shaking.
I suppose this is also a sign of things to come, Miss Farina.
Huh? I don't quite understand what you're trying to say.
Right.
Have we entered into the next stage of the prophecy?
Oh. Never lied.
My thanks to you both. I will take it from here.
Sure you don't need a hand?
Quite sure.
Wow. So, what's your secret, huh? Let me guess. Nah, who knows? Maybe it's just your sense of responsibility.
Damn.
Sounds about right.
Oh, damn. Damn. Bro, what's about to happen? And he's just taking it? Oh, he's holding it back. Oh, that's godlike, bro.
A day may come when the prophecy is fulfilled, and the waters burst forth. But it is not this day.
So he's just strong enough to where he can just hold it.
Race.
He's pushing it. Oh, the budget went hard on this. Oh my god.
Would unleash endless catastrophe.
Wow. 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 Okay. And he's sealing it?
This sentence is too severe. Forgive me for overruling it.
I have so many questions about him. So many questions. So many questions. Wow, okay. Oof.
All right. Seems like the problem inside has been
Yeah, it's almost done.
Let
It's
me
almost
guess.
done. Halfway
We're
there,
safe
man.
for
Come
now.
on. Please.
Indeed. But only for now.
I win this bet. You owe me a present.
Very well. It was indeed just as you said.
You made a bet?
We made a bet on the size of your entourage. Cloran thought you wouldn't come down by yourself.
I figured you would have at least brought a few people along for appearance's sake. It appears I underestimated just how confidential the mission was.
Shouldn't you have gotten used to confidential missions by now? That's just how the courts operate.
Yep.
So what gift must the loser give? Tea?
He already has tons of tea in his office. I'm thinking about a set of legal codices.
That wouldn't happen to be a dig at my lack of legal awareness, would it?
Well, I'm sure His Grace doesn't
Yeah.
consider the fortress to be outside the law.
I was under the impression the residents of a place like this would be uninterested in the legal codices.
That was obviously a joke. Anyway, you've still got some unfinished business to attend to in the overworld, correct?
No need to stay here if you have a pressing matter. We all know you can't leave Palais Mermonia for long.
Thank you. I hope everything went smoothly with the Fatui Harbinger.
Wow. Wow. That was... wow. Okay. So what's about to happen next, though?
I must say, we've spent long enough playing
Yeah, he's
house.
so cool.
Miss
I have so many questions about him and
as
like
the Hydro Archon, I am
slight
sure you understand the exact
theories.
meaning of the phenomenon we just witnessed.
Maybe? I don't know.
Or should I say,
My
that's
head's
what
still
I
trying
originally thought. But looking
process
at your
everything right now.
expression, was I wrong? And you haven't a clue?
What are you trying to say?
At this point, I don't think there's any more need to speak as diplomatic representatives. Allow me to speak to you now as just a Fontanian. You know the prophecy by heart, and also that every part of it is being proven true. Yet, here you are, relaxing, drinking tea, and eating desserts as if it's all nothing more than a few stray bugs in your
You
garden.
brought the fuck...
Do you really think that's
The nerve
acceptable?
of this woman, bro. Oh my god.
Hanging above
Wow.
our necks like a guillotine. Every faction is looking for a way to either
wasn't
avert
it you
the
who brought the
disaster
tea and
or
desserts?
save their own.
Ma'am?
Even the orphans of the House of the Heart have devoted everything to saving their homeland. But you, it beggars belief just how nonchalant and carefree you have been. From the
Slander.
very beginning, you,
Slander.
the god Focalor,
You should be ashamed.
you have utterly failed to
I was gonna
take
make you my potential wife.
You're wrong. I've never ignored the
You should be ashamed.
Nor have I just been passing the time in self-indulgence.
Shame on you.
Retract your accusation and stop doubting the wisdom of the gods with such absurd conjectures.
Oh.
I am not alone in my doubts, you know. All the children of Fontaine may be harboring the exact same thoughts right now. Oh, great Hydro Archon. How are you going to save them? Save us? How are the people you've sworn to protect supposed to survive in a land that will soon disappear beneath the waves?
I have my ways, and I've been working on them for all this time. Even if you look down upon me, you have no right to judge me.
Facts. Say that.
Even if I still cannot see the true future right now, as long as I continue on as I am, I will be able to hold my head up high.
Then I ask you, Miss Farina, just what have you been working on? Where can we see it, and what is it doing to help?
Oh. She got you off guard.
My machinations are just like the prophecy itself. They will only reveal themselves at the fated time. It is just that beings like yourselves are unable to perceive them as of yet.
I see. As a god, the proof of your labor always lies beyond prying mortal eyes.
I like her tie. Is that a tie?
Allow
Bro,
me
her
to
eyes
be
are so
bold
fucking
as to
hot.
ask
Stop.
another way. Would it be possible for you to tell us the
Oof.
parts of your plan that
That
are
close-up
not
was just too much for me. I'm sorry.
such as your emergency
A little weak in the
response
knees
plan
there,
for
man.
the impending disaster?
An emergency response plan?
Oh, that look in your eyes. Have you not even prepared one of those?
The emergency response plan is also strictly confidential.
Then allow me to jog your memory. Miss Farina, what is the purpose of your Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal? And what do you plan to do with the massive amounts of indemnitium that has accumulated over the years?
What?
The Oratrice?
It's just like it appears to be.
So you also have no idea. If I'm not mistaken, someone's using it to prepare for something. But unfortunately, it would seem that someone is not you, Miss Farina.
Oh.
I first caught wind of this when Linny tried to investigate the Oratrice in the Opera House.
Mm-hmm.
You see, even just getting close to the core contaminated him with an extremely large amount of indemnitium. But even if that had nothing to do with you, then what could you possibly be working on, oh great Hydro Archon?
Damn, how are you gonna come at her like that?
I almost forgot. Udex Nouvillette is not at the tea party with us today. Miss Farina, I suppose you must have ordered him away to take care of some troublesome business.
Yeah, yes, that's exactly right. Please keep it a secret for me.
Of course I will. Although, I must say, Miss Farina, you seem quite insecure without the Udex by your side. Oh,
damn, you just exposing her. Holy shit. This is getting spicy, bro. Holy.
So please, help yourselves, everyone.
I don't know how to feel about her now. I honestly don't. After hearing all that, I don't know what to think. Holy hell, dude.
Traveler, I heard that you were recently commissioned to handle a few matters on behalf of the Udex. Why don't you take an extra slice of cake? Those who work hard deserve gratitude and praise. You too, Paimon.
Thank you. Paimon will take you up on that offer.
Don't really need it, but okay. Whatever.
Oh, Paimon's super full. That cake was great.
How the fuck you get full off of tea and
If
cake?
it's on my tea table, it must be of the highest quality. Yes, and we must thank the knave for bringing these over as well.
You're welcome. I'm sure the cake also felt greatly honored to be featured at Miss Farina's table. And I was merely catering to Miss Farina's tastes, seeking a chance to chat over tea. It is getting late. Why don't we call it a day? There are still a few matters that I need to take care of, so I must take my leave now.
Very well. We'll end it here.
Don't go. I mean, go, but don't go. Stay, don't go. I mean, stay, don't.
To discuss child before I must be on my way.
Oh. Lord.
The tea party turned out to be even more difficult than I'd imagined. Why are you looking at me like that? Is something
Because you talk big game, but you can't really back it up. That's why.
I shall be retiring for now.
She called you out on your shit, and now you buckled. She called you out on your shit, and you folded like a fucking lawn chair. You're weak. You're weak. I'm not wrong though. She called her the fuck out. And she didn't know how to handle it. Alright, what's about to happen? I feel like something's about to happen here. Yep.
I'm glad that you were willing to come with me. Of course, child was just an excuse. I have no interest in your dealings with him.
That's what Paimon thought.
Yeah. I think she's up to something. Conniving bitch.
You lent your aid to the children of the House of the Hearth. As their father, I would like to express my gratitude.
Wouldn't you Shouldn't you be saying mother instead of father? Even though they're like they're seeing how you're you know, woman, you know. Anyways, yeah. So,
Do I look like an irresponsible father to you?
mother? No. Mommy.
The House of the Hearth is... That was all. Formal topics should be discussed in formal settings, and informal topics in informal settings. I know you just returned from the fortress of Meripede. Relax. I have no intention of trying to get anything out of you. Linny, Lynette, and Fremine are still there, and I trust their judgment and abilities.
I'm gonna be a little unhinged today, on and off stream, so don't mind me, alright? Just not all the way there today. Alright? Don't judge me.
They've all been working very hard and have always done all they can to fight back against anyone who tried to stop them. Especially Linny.
You mean Wriothesley. He's a tricky one to deal with. It's unfortunate that Linny's so eager to prove himself that he can't learn to rely on others, including me. By the way, and you can just consider this a bit of idle gossip, but what's your impression of Furina?
God, I want to talk about her. I don't care.
You are outside of our disputes, and the freest person in all of Fontaine.
Oh, stop showing me your eyes, bro. You're...
Allow me to share
stop
with you.
Stop.
And that's everything that happened during the trial. Master Child was declared guilty and immediately transported to the fortress of Meripede.
Didn't he say he was coming here on vacation? Does he not feel an ounce of shame for all the trouble he has caused?
How the fuck
Forget
is that?
He did give us an opportunity. I will be meeting someone shortly.
Do you require help with any preparations?
No need. I will take care of it myself. I need to meet with Furina, a Hydro Archon. She is at the heart of Fontaine. But what's fascinating about her is that she often seems more like a celebrity than a working Archon.
Oh? Come over here, you little critter, you!
Damn that outfit you got on, but job.
You dare to run from me? Stop!
The thighs and the hips and oh my god, I am losing my mind right now. Holy shit.
I didn't expect the chance to approach Furina to be handed to me on a silver platter. This is so easy, it's actually making me a bit suspicious. Anything left unguarded is usually just
thief in the night.
But
Oh.
no one will blame someone for taking the bait.
Damn.
From the moment it was attached to the hook, the bait is meant to be sacrificed.
Okay.
It's just as I guessed in the second before I struck.
Bro, I'm sorry. It's just
In fact, this
I told you I'm gonna be a little unhinged today, so
and I sense that she's under some kind of
leave me alone.
Who are you? And what are you trying to do? Please don't kill me. I'm begging you.
I warned you. I warned you. That was
the fear in her pupils is genuine.
That was a warning. That was a warning.
Either way, targeting her has lost all meaning.
God damn, but she's thick though. Fuck.
I left the scene with ease. Nobody came looking for me, and nobody took
shut
the near assassination of Focalor. I suspect even Furina dares not mention this incident to anyone. Not long after, my informants confirmed what I had guessed. After returning to her quarters, Furina quietly cried alone. She was so scared that she could not sleep that night, nor could she even bring herself to eat her cake. There's no doubt that there's something wrong with her. I began to entertain the possibility that she is not the true Hydro Archon. Perhaps Eudex Neuvillette is actually the genuine article. I have to find the Gnosis. If the Neuvillette hypothesis is correct, he is probably in possession of it. Alternatively, it might have been hidden in a place that's hard for ordinary people to access.
Yes, Father.
My dear children, please speak.
News from the fortress of Meripede. Master Child has gone missing. On top of that, the contacts and guards we bribed at the fortress have all gone quiet as well.
Probably the handiwork of that Wriothesley.
I'm
That's what
afraid
you
so.
like to call him Risley, because he rizzed out Clorand and took her into his office. And probably, you know.
We now have an excuse to
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Dude has Riz for sure.
Set up a meeting for me. I would like to meet the Hydro Archon and Iudex Neuvillette. Oh, and I have an additional mission for you three.
Yes, Father.
Tartaglia's disappearance was not a part of my plan, but I can use it to make a breakthrough. With this as my excuse, I can ask for an official audience and continue my investigation of Farina and Iudex Neuvillette. The initiative belongs to the House of the Hearth. My wish to investigate the fortress of Meripede will be a front. Lenny and his group will be responsible for the actual intelligence gathering.
Things are getting interesting. Things are getting interesting. Oh my goodness.
You should know the rest. Lenny's group is quite close to you, so they wouldn't have hidden anything from you.
You attacked the Hydro Archon?
It wouldn't mean anything, even if you shouted it from the rooftops. After all, even Farina herself is still pretending that nothing of that sort ever happened.
Alright then.
I've now had two
I don't know how to
chances
feel
to
about
enjoy
that.
tea with Farina. I have to say, the leadership of Fontaine is even more inscrutable than I had imagined. I once surmised that Iudex Neuvillette must be the Hydro Archon, but now, that doesn't seem right to me either.
I guess we'll never know. You'll just never find out. How about instead you come to my place and we'll talk about something else?
I am a servant of Her Majesty the Tsaritsa. Over my years of service, I've learned how a real Archon conducts and carries themselves. Whether Iudex Neuvillette or Farina, neither fits the bill. It's hard to imagine either of them as the Archon. Of course, that is all just how I feel. Gut feelings often do not require justification. It is, however, quite amusing to me that after all my years working in intelligence gathering, I've come to realize I am at a complete loss regarding the identity of the god of the land of my birth. Don't you think Fontaine is quite intriguing?
Oh, so she's actually not lying when she said she's from Fontaine. Born and raised here, okay.
Will have no choice but to save themselves. Ultimately, though,
I honestly thought she was lying when she said that, but now I can tell she's actually telling the truth.
Should the need arise, I would be happy to cooperate with you. You don't need to commit to anything right now, of course. I have a feeling that the situation will continue to evolve, and as your name is often connected with noble deeds, I'm sure we will work together someday. He certainly returned quickly. You must want to catch up with each other, so I'll leave you to him.
Neuvillette, is it over?
For now, yes. But this issue will prove quite thorny in the long term. I'm concerned that sooner or later the prophesized events will occur. Thank you for protecting Farina.
No problem.
To put it simply, I used my power to force back the primordial sea and reseal the sluice gate.
As for what happened on our side. Alright, after this is over, my
So as
stream.
expected, Vinay has
Hold
turned
on
up the
just a bit.
pressure on Farina. She's trying to feel her out, though I'm still unsure as to her motives.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you some questions?
Permission granted.
Whoa. It can't be that you're the real Hydro Archon, right? But that's just a speculation on our part, though. You can't tell us? Then that's okay. We can talk about something else. We won't try to force you. You guys in Fontaine are super strange.
If by the phrase, you guys, you are referring to Farina and I, then although I'm not sure just what you are trying to imply, I must clarify that I do not share her positions on a multitude of topics.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
I believe so. The fortress has a long and complex history. It has seen much grief and suffering. And now, another catastrophe will soon be upon us. I mourn this turn of events.
Huh? Why is it raining all of a sudden?
Sus. Very,
You may be closer to the truth than you think.
Oh? And what are you thinking? The dragon of... what? Huh?
Please do not be so surprised. Farina? My apologies.
We were just guessing randomly. We didn't guess right, did we? You're not actually the Dragon Sovereign of Water, right? Well, if you don't want to confirm or deny...
You guessed correctly. I sincerely hope you'll be able to keep
lore
this
bomb.
a secret for me.
Lore bomb. Holy shit.
Right,
Okay.
Of course. We'll definitely help you keep it a secret. There's still something Paimon wants to ask you, though.
Please, go ahead.
Well, if you are the Dragon Sovereign of Water, and you were able to force back the primordial sea from the fortress, then since Fontaine's prophecy is all about seawater, couldn't you just use your power to solve the crisis?
None of the currently living dragon sovereigns in the world, myself included, possess our full dragonhood. They say that when the first usurper arrived on Tivat, they seized a part of the dragon's power. Today, that stolen power is the basis of the Archon's authorities.
There are 7 elemental Archons and 7 matching dragon sovereigns.
The dragon sovereign of water who lived through that era perished a long time ago. As their successor, I know far less of that part of our ancient history. In any case, I believe I will not be able to do much unless the Archon disappears and returns their elemental authority to me. Given the status quo, however, I would recommend finding another way to deal with the prophecy.
Oh, so even you can't solve it.
I still have some urgent matters to attend to at my office. If you have any more questions regarding ancient history, you are welcome to discuss them with me at a later time.
Please go right ahead. There's a place that Paimon wants to go too. Traveler, why don't we pay another visit to the Fortress of Meripede? We'll see you another time.
Take care.
Oh, wait, so we can just come and go from the fortress whenever we want? That's actually kind of fire. Loki can Loki just visit the prison when I feel like it. Alright, wrapping this up. It is okay. Maybe not. I'm gonna end stream there then. Alright. Yeah, let me fuck it. Let me just finish this up real quick. Oh, I was going the wrong way. Okay, I'm stupid. Oh, I gotta see Lenny and Lynette real quick. Okay.
Now guess, what suit will this next card be?
A bare-teeth cat?
Well, well, look who it is.
Traveler, Paimon.
Hello, everyone.
Looks like you're recovering nicely from an A.
Mm-hmm. Thanks to everyone's support. Oh, right. I managed to work up the courage to thank Miss Clorant in person.
Whoa, how did she react?
She told me that it was nothing. It was as if saving a life wasn't a big deal to her at all. She also told me not to worry about it.
She didn't want to stress you out, that's all. She's right, and it's best not to dwell on it.
Yeah.
Okay, but check this out. We went back to the opera house and we met the knave.
You met Father? Did she say anything to you?
She said a few things that were
92%, let's go.
A bit hard to understand. And also that she's looking forward to working with us in the future.
Her attitude towards you is even better than what we'd imagined. That's fantastic. You should believe her. She has her own way of doing things, and she'll do everything in her power to help those she considers close, which now might also include you.
Mm-hmm. Father is very capable, and also trustworthy.
I find that hard to believe.
She thought Lenny was a bit too proud as well. She said that you should learn how to rely on others sometimes.
Got
Damn,
it.
called your ass out, buddy.
That does sound like something that Father would say.
Yeah.
Hey!
Are you going to stay here for the next few days?
Looks like it, yeah.
Excellent. I will host a tea party.
For real? Then Paimon wants another serving of cake.
Another implies that you were already served some delicious cake while you were up there. How lovely. Well, next time, you're going to have tea and snacks with us.
This is like being in London. Or the UK, I guess. London, whatever. They love their tea and cakes.
Take it easy.
Tea and crumpets. Tea and biscuits. Crumpets and tea. Crumpets and... Tita. Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta. Wait.
Seedream! Traveler, Paimon, you're back!
Are you still doing alright? Did either of you get hurt?
We're fine, but what about you guys? It was such a huge mess. How bad was it?
A few people sustained superficial injuries, but that's about the extent of the damage. Monsieur Nervulette paid us a visit. It was all thanks to him that we managed to suppress the crisis for the time being. Of course, we must also thank you for the help you provided.
How did Nervulette know that he was needed here?
Well, Monsieur Nervulette has strong resonance with the hydro element. When the water level rises, he can feel the waves produced. I ran into the bombshell bros while bandaging the injuries of the wounded. They were mumbling the whole time about how you just ran down without a word. I'm so relieved to see that you're both alright. If you're not too pressed for time, please stay with us a few more days. Just let me know if you get a craving for any particular dish, so I can have Mr. Walsey get your meals prepared. Oh, and please feel free to visit the infirmary for a break at any time. I'd like to take the opportunity to spend some more time observing your facial muscles as well. Your happy smiles are quite contagious, you know. They're so memorable, and I've missed them immensely while you were gone.
Maybe she's not so bad after all. Maybe she's not so bad after all. Maybe I was wrong. I misjudged her. I'm sorry. But, anyways. Wait, what's up? Oh. These two jokers over here, what y'all doing? What's good?
You guys are back?
You guys didn't get caught and thrown back down here, right?
Huh? No, not at all.
And here I thought you'd managed to escape from jail during all the commotion. I'd held you up as legendary jailbreakers, but now you're telling me you just never left?
We're sorry, but we just had some business to take care of.
All right. There's no need to get caught up in the details. We're just relieved to see you. He was super worried about you, you know.
Hey, it wasn't just me. Weren't you super worried as well?
Something like that, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was also
you can't hide it.
Work in the kitchen
You can't hide it.
I can still hear Quisto
You can't hide it.
Are those two all right? Do you think they made it out alive? Whenever he'd say that, I'd tell him I'm sure they're fine. Wherever they are, they're kicking back with drinks in hand, enjoying the lovely scenery.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with worrying about your prison pals. Is there? I mean, considering how they always love listening to all my gossip.
These two. They sure are a lot warmer and friendlier than when Paimon first met them.
Oh, well, if you say so. I'll be watching you to make sure you finish every last bite.
Now to go see the warden. The man with the Riz himself. Riz Lee. Rise. Give me a second while I check on this. Hold on, I can just.
Courier? Miss Sishween told me you still haven't eaten.
Yeah, I was working on something, so I forgot.
That's no excuse for... Huh?
Y'all, you two at it again, having another leverage quarrel?
Hello there. It's been quite the mess here recently. How have you been?
And you? Are you still taking the secret passageway from the infirmary to work on the ship?
Yep. That is still top secret, though. So don't say a word to anyone.
It can be a
Ain't
bit
no
annoying
snitch.
when there
We
are
ain't
lots of
snitches.
people in the infirmary.
We know how that
but I
goes.
still prefer taking that route over the one from the Duke's office.
I mean, the infirmary does make it easier for you to slack off.
Oh yeah? Then why are you also here so much?
You two really are just using your jobs as a cover for your relationship, aren't you?
Right, bro. That's what I'm. Thank you. Oh my god. I called him out on the shit. She called him out, bro. What the hell? Oh, that's hella funny. That's hella funny, bro. What? I didn't expect her to say that. I didn't expect that to come out of her mouth, bro. What the f... Paimon getting bold, bro. For real, she is getting bold as hell. Jeez, that's funny. That's funny, that's funny. Let's go see the boss. Where's your little side piece at, hmm? My wife, Clorin. The one you're, she's, you're obviously, you two are obviously close, and, I want to show you something, you know? Boy.
Eyes on me!
Do my eyes deceive me? The two inmates come back after making it to the surface. Some strange winds blowing of late.
We wanted to see how the fortress is doing. Is everything still alright?
We're fine, for the most part. Neuvillette came down and took care of the worst of it.
If that's the case, why don't you just ask him to stay here?
Oh, yeah, what a brilliant plan. Let's go convince the Eudex himself to exchange the Courts of Fontaine for a puddle of water in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
He came here in a hurry and left without even stopping for a cup of tea. He did remember to take Miss Sigewinne's gift with him, though.
He sure sounds super busy.
Miss Cloran has left as well. She also took her gift from Miss Sigewinne.
Were the gifts milkshakes?
Neuvillette got the milkshake. Cloran received lipstick instead.
Oh.
Those aren't even remotely alike.
Well, it's Neuvillette's own fault for making Sigewinne worried about his health by working so much. But besides that, our head nurse is still pretty fond of picking out beauty products for the ladies. Oh, and I have some gifts here for you as well.
Are these from Sigewinne too?
Nope, they're from yours truly. You've already wrapped up your work at the fortress, so you can return to the surface at any time. You haven't yet served your full prison term, however, so you may continue to use your cell until your term is up.
For real? Then we could stay here for a really long time?
I don't know about a really long time, Paimon. You're getting a little ahead of yourself. A little carried away, okay? Shut it.
You may access the cafeteria for free. Just remember to come complete your paperwork once it's time for your release.
Yes, sir. Okay. Now... we head back to our cell. God, how long is this gonna take? What? It hasn't even been 2 hours yet? Are you... what? Wow, okay. What time is it though? It's 8. Wow, okay.
again. We're no longer prisoners, though, so it really doesn't feel the same. Sure feels that way. But the truth is, we never did anything bad to begin with, so I'm not sure why we put so much pressure on ourselves.
Yeah.
Huh? How did you know? Hey, that's not true! Alright.
Yes, it is. Shut up.
Okay, Paimon just wanted to say that we really are an amazing duo after all. It's like, we've now gone to so many places together and become friends with so many people. We've never stopped traveling or stopped meeting new friends. There are so many bad things in the world, and we're just two people, but we've still been solving problems no matter where we go. Isn't that pretty cool? You're counting Paimon today? Aren't you the only adventurer here? Then let's ask Catherine to get Paimon.
It's finally done! Yes! Let's go!
Paimon will also be an adventurer from today forward! Just our thoughts making Paimon giddy. Oh, Paimon's gonna crash, so you sleep soon too. The last time we fell asleep here, we woke up to a whole mess outside ourselves. The primordial seawater nearly rose up. That was so scary. We should be safe now, right? Alright then, good night to you, traveler.
Another dream? He's still he never made it out? Whale? It's a whale. Yep, it's a whale. I knew it. It's the whale for the next patch. It's the boss. It's the whale boss for the next patch. Oh shit. Bro, next patch is gonna be crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited for next patch. I don't know if I'm gonna get Furina, but hey, you know. Oh, look at that. Dailies are done. Let's go turn these in and then end stream. Did I not make it to the... Oh my god, bro. That's what I want. There we go. Okay. Now I gotta find the freaking Adventurers Guild Catherine from the Adventurers Guild here, because I never found it. I guess. That way I can actually start doing the doing Fontaine quest. Cool. All right. Let's see which way. Map. Navigate. And so it is that way over there, okay. So I'm assuming, okay, I'm assuming it's over here, somewhere, maybe. I could be wrong. Yeah, I honestly don't know. Oh, wait. No damage? Less? Oh, because she's right there across from the... Wow, I didn't even look. Perhaps.
Add Ast. Thank you for completing.
Wait, what? Closing guide? Oh, freaking Archon question. That's an Archon quest? Oh, I get it. Okay. Alright, we'll possibly do that next stream. I don't know. We'll see. But, I'm about to call it a day. And, please. Chlorine, show me your tits. Fuck. Didn't work. Alright. Alright, yo. Yep. This is the end of the stream. I'm about to get out of here. I got shit to do. And, yeah. Peace out, y'all.